I have been selling this book, Zanazli and Wan Chun Hong's Guide to Indie Filmmaking, which is published by MPH, for a while now. It's a really good book if you want to be a filmmaker, whether it's for YouTube, social media, TV, film, cinema, whatever. This is the book to get. I'm going to make it more accessible and more affordable to all of you because I believe that everybody needs to become a filmmaker. The more filmmakers we have in the world, I think this world will be a better place to live in. Now it's available as an electronic book download on my website. I'm going to link it here. It's really cheap, it's really affordable. It's only 5 ringgit if you want to get the ebook version. Okay, 5 ringgit. It doesn't really cost much, right? It's just a little bit of something for me. I mean, it did take a lot of work to write. Each chapter of this book talks about one part of the filmmaking process. And for each chapter as well, I interview a local filmmaker. It's only 5 ringgit. It's only 5 ringgit. You're watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club, and I'm assuming I'm Zanazli.
I'm Kiara Epstein.
As usual, every week we watch a local film and we review it. And this week we're watching a local film and we're reviewing it. What's it called?
I'm watching Eva.
Eva.
Take Me As I Am.
Alright, we watched Eva.
Yes, Take Me As I Am.
Nadia Akila stars in it. We kind of like Nadia Akila.
We like Nadia Akila. Okay.
Who else acts in it?
Some other girl.
Who's the one that acts as the father? Anyway.
But Nadia Akila is in it.
Tell us what the story. Tell us what the story is about.
So the story is about this lawyer who's played by Nadia Akila, Eva.
She defends rapists.
She defends rapists and she makes sure that they are acquitted of their charges. So it's not just rapists, it's also like... Actually, it's mostly rapists, like it's rapists, okay? But different kinds of rapists. So there's like rapists who like, you know, rape multiple women. There's rapists who like rape their girlfriends. There's rapists who rape their wives. So, you know, a slew of rapists.
And she gets them all off.
She gets them... No, she doesn't get them off. She gets them acquitted.
Yeah, off the
But
charges.
I'm sure... Yeah, okay, anyway. So... but Eva has split personality disorder.
I'm not supposed to know that.
Why not?
No, it's not a spoiler.
No.
Oh, okay.
So there are 3 personalities in Eva. So there's Eva. There's a girl whose name I can't remember, but she seems a little bit childlike.
And there's a guy as well.
And then there's Mike. Mike with the hoodie.
And the son, she's raising a son too.
Eva has a son who lives with her and her sister, who seems like a child psychologist or something. And so, slowly, we realize that Eva seems to be bringing these clients home, and then also they die. Like she's murdering them, but it's not her, it's Mike. Mike's murdering them, and then the other personality like cleans up, and then Eva's just Eva lah. We find out that this is because something happened to Eva when she was a kid, and it's all orchestrated actually not by Eva but by someone else. So that's the story. So that's what the film is about. So how do we feel about the film? Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
Okay. So I really like the concept of the film. Okay, I first of all, Nadia Akila was superb in this film. Okay, like I felt like her 3 characters were really 3 different characters, and for her to pull off that performance and those switches like really quickly was just, it was great. It was great. I really liked her in this film. Second of all, I really like this idea of acquitting rapists to kill them. Obviously, I would never condone such behavior in real life. But you know, as a female watching that fantasy play out on the big screen, this whole idea of vigilante justice and chopping off penises and whatever. It's great. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was wonderful. So I thought it was all going pretty well. Although the pacing of the film was a little bit slow, until the end lah. The end I felt was kind of messy and a little bit unnecessary because it was building up so nicely, and I didn't really feel like it should have ended the way it ended. That was one thing I didn't like. Then the second thing I didn't like was only Nadia Akila is good in this film. Like, her son and her sister
Oh, horrible.
are really
Horrible
bad actors. Like, there's a scene
Especially
at
the son.
at the beginning where they introduce these characters, right? And they have an interaction with each other, and it's so inorganic and so like acted out. Like, it's basically like a script reading like that. It's just so not natural, and that just goes on throughout the entire film. So it was sad lah, because you already had Nadia Akila's performance being so like wow, and then these two flirts, like ayo, really So yeah, so that was how I felt about the film. But overall, I didn't hate it. Those were my only two problems with it. As a woman, I really I love the concept. The producer of this film is also a woman. I love the concept. I love the idea. I thought it was really fresh. I'm really tired of watching women getting raped in films. And we keep propagating this, this idea of women as the victims. So it was nice to see that flip in a Malaysian film. It's a good start. It's not the best, but it's a very good start to taking a new direction to this subject matter. So that's why I enjoyed it lah. I know you feel differently.
I didn't like the film at all. I mean, I understand flipping it, making the woman, be the vigilante or whatever. For me, the story is so derivative of all these kind of vigilante shows that has ever come out. Like Dexter. Last time in the 80s, there was this vigilante show about this judge who at night ties up his hair and rides a motorcycle, and also vigilante, he releases these people in court and he goes and looks out for them and then kills them or whatever, tortures them. It's been done lah. I don't understand what you're saying, not to say that I don't. It's just taking an overdone story and just flipping the gender. You know what I mean? So it wasn't fresh for me lah. The storyline wasn't fresh. Nadia Akila was the best performer in this movie. But that's just it lah, because everybody else was just so lousy. I'm a fan of Nadia Akila. I think she's a very good performer. She did well. She did okay, decent, It was great. But it looked outstanding because everybody else was just lousy. It was boring for me. The film was very, very boring for me. Nothing much to say there. I guess the social commentary where you talk about this gender thing, I agree with that. I think that's true. We are constantly always making women the victim and all that, right? I mean, just like that movie Coast Guard, right? Also, women are nothing in this movie, right? Except for that partner.
So why are women in this movie?
Yeah. So yeah, that's something good. But I wish it would have been better lah. Then more impact lah.
Yeah, but I'm okay. I don't know. It needs to start somewhere, and someone needs to start making these films.
This will be the small stepping
we know
stone.
that it's gonna be, not to say very rare lah, but for a big production company or whatever to take on this kind of subject matter, this kind of films, is not as easy lah, because they're just not. It's not money making, I guess. I don't know. So it's good that this production company decided to take it on. Is it unfortunate that maybe because of budget or whatever, the performances and whatever came out like that? Yeah, it is. But it's a step in the right direction, and I applaud that.
Yeah, but the thing that's sad for me is that
Sorry.
there have been other productions that are way better. Sebalik Baju, you know, some of the Redcom productions and all that, that Gul and Ginchu 2 was already advancing women way more than this film does. So I don't know if I can actually say that this film is a stepping stone also.
Oh,
You know
but
what I
not
mean?
not really in this subject matter though. Yeah.
But
so
then
it's
then
still-
if it's but why does it have to be a subject matter that's already been, that's so like derivative that has been done for decades? You know what I mean? If you
yeah,
want to
because
bring
there's
it
no
forward,
Malaysian context to it. Like who has done a rape vigilante film for women in Malaysia?
Yeah, but-
before this.
yeah, but that's the thing, because we don't like these horror like for example Pulau. We don't like Pulau because it's so derivative of all of these movies. Even though now they're making it in a Malaysian context, you know.
But
So-
there have been so many films like Pulau in a Malaysian context before this.
And we still don't like it.
Yeah,
And we say
but-
don't do it. You know what I mean? So if
Well,
it,
no. I think it needs to be done. It needs to be done. If we always just make, like, you want to talk about Redcom, right? Redcom makes feminist films in a very specific style and way. It's catered to a very urban female audience. Sebalik Baju, Goleng Gincu 2, Goleng Gincu before this. So it's not bad, because we need, feminist films in all forms. But this was different. This was a fresh perspective. It's a fresh take. It doesn't scream feminism all over the place, but it is a feminist film. It's about taking back the power. It's about not being the victim. And it's actually, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking it was a little bit anti-feminist also, because the character who's doing it in her is a guy.
even worse.
It's a guy personality. But never mind, I'll take it, because they're all in on it together or whatever. But I don't know. I understand what you're saying about it being derivative of many other different plots or whatever. But there has not been one that has been set in a Malaysian context like this. So I think it opens a new avenue, a new possibility, and yeah. So it's good lah.
Yeah,
It's a fresh perspective.
Okay,
I'm fine with it.
Listen, let me know what you think about this. Then it also kind of shows that women need to then take on the template of male characters in order to prove their because they're taking male. It's a male trope, right? Dexter and all these have always been male. Now you're taking that male story and then making it into a female. Isn't it the same as saying that for a woman to be independent, they must have male characteristics?
No, I think it's just about reversing the power.
But why is
It's
the
not
power of male
necessarily-
power?
It's not. Why is it a male power? Like, why?
Because
why?
the trope, the actual story trope.
It's just
always been a male
because
thing.
it so happens that all these characters have been male before. So now they're casting a female character. The trope might be the same, but it just so happens to be based on a guy, because there are no female serial killer series lah. I don't know.
That's not what you
That's
think.
what I'm. Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But anyway, I like that it's opening up a new kind of avenue for a different kind of female film in the industry. Yes, I do wish it was done better. Maybe you can remove the more male centric element. But it's a good start. It's a good start, and I applaud them for it. Yeah.
Would you tell people to watch the film?
Yes,
No.
I would tell people to watch the film. I would tell you to watch it not expecting a lot, but I still think it's a good effort.
You're not expecting a lot, yeah.
And I would ask people to watch the film
Yeah.
if it were to come out anyway.
I'm going to stick to my stand of if there's no effort, I'm not going to watch it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it was a bad film, lah, really.
No, I don't think it was a bad film.
No, I understand. You're saying the concept is good, but the film is not good.
No, that's the thing. The film was half bad. It wasn't all bad. Like, really, I don't really think it was fully bad lah. We've seen worse films.
Yeah, worse films
Yeah.
to a degree, but it's still a bad film for me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bad
I
film.
think it's not a great film. It's kind of like a don't expect a lot lah. But it's not. I wouldn't go as far as to say it was a bad film. No.
If you got 20 ringgit, use that 20 ringgit, go buy soup kambing.
For your wife.
Yeah. Rather than watch this. But yeah.
But anyway, they cannot watch it in the cinema anymore. So if it comes out anyway, then watch it. Okay, so great. So if you've
like
seen
this
it,
video-
let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Like this video. Don't like this video.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel,
And
no matter
all.
whether you like it or not. Share the video. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Bidin. I'll go to fatbidin.com to get everything. You've been watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club. I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I am Shirley Bustawan.